In the meantime,
listen.
We are listening, my man.
What's wrong with the world today?
A lot, really.
It's just not right. It's not proper.
No,
It's not your grandma's radio show.
Where's it going to stop?
It ain't gonna stop, because we're gonna carry on with Roger live. My man, okay, so you're ready. You got the strap on. A little history on the track that we're about to hear live. The what I will call unplugged version.
How about the bank took my tractor? This is an uncut
That one.
version of it.
You're actually going to do that one then.
We're going to do it for you.
Man, that's cool.
The
Okay.
bank took my tractor. My mortgage is overdue. They'll probably come and take a little white house away. The tall, tall buildings they put up every day. The stained glass windows, they threw them all away. The concrete sidewalk is no safe place to play. The only thing they bring us is sorrow every day. That's a little bit of that one.
That's nice. That is nice, man. That's cool.
Yes, and I can't wait to hear the guys put the music in behind that. I think it'll come out to what I'm hoping. I'm trying to do the basic country root music and get it back to that new country, old school, play like they used to.
Yeah. It sounds. I can hear the sliding steel guitar on that. I'm actually saying the words professionally. It just because a lot of English people don't know this, but it's a guitar you put on your lap, right? And you
No. A pedal steel actually stands on its four legs, and it has about 10 or 20 knee levers under there that I don't even know nothing about.
Wow.
I stay as far from it as I can because, man, I might as well talk Japanese. I don't.
I talk Japanese. I don't have that.
The guys mastered that are absolutely wonderful at it.
That's nice. Man. I got a picture of you. I've noticed going through the tracks. Opry, you're standing there. I trying to freeze it when it gets to that picture, but it's so far. It's like 5 seconds. Tell me about that. That's a nice bit of history. That's interesting.
That was at the Ryan Auditorium back in the 80s. I was trying to get a session to be heard or to get noticed. A friend of mine, he said, "Hey man, let's go over to the Ryan and see what's going on." And he took that picture of me, and it was on the stage there at the Ryman Auditorium. He said, one day, man, he says, "This might not be here when it comes around to it, but you're going to be heard. And thanks to you and my wife of help supporting and getting me out there, yes, I'm going to be heard in today's society." Because back then, you was chasing around the 70s and 80s. You had to run the streets. It's not like today's internet.
No, it's not. No, yeah, you had to do a lot of chasing, a lot of knocking on doors, and literally, actually, it was like selling your soul, so to speak, to get there. You don't have to do that nowadays. You don't have to do that. Nowadays, the opportunity is there, and how we use it, we need to use it. You still have to go chasing. You still have to go what we call the word that's very famous now, posting, as they call it. Post here, post there, get some fans, or what fans? I mean, the Joe Public. The Joe Public, unfortunately, of the internet, some real truth about it is that they just search the internet to use this famous word that is not liked very much, but unfortunately it exists. Download something for free. Now, if you're an unknown and you're trying to sell it, very rarely you get somebody to buy it unless they actually hear it, or somebody on the radio says, "Hey, this is a great track," and you know they would have heard it and thought, "Well, okay, I will buy that." A lot of people want to download 1, 2, 3 songs, and if they get to like that, then they'll go and buy the album. So we are into the era of downloading for free, which I don't exactly, okay it. I don't believe in it myself, but this is the era that we live in at the moment. And then the person who will download for free and get to like what he hears, because you're giving him the opportunity to sample or to have a taste of what you're offering, then they actually do buy. The record labels are wrong when they say downloading is killing the music industry. They're the ones that are killing the music industry, because they're not moving on with the times. They're just staying where they are in the office somewhere, and in 4 walls. They're not really dealing with reality. I mean, that's my view. And figures show, and a lot of people on the internet, the Joe Public say, yes, we will download for free, and in the end we end up liking the person. We buy it. I buy CDs. I still buy CDs. I buy CDs because I like to have them for a collection. I can download every day. It's my business. I don't download for free every day, but I download some tracks, and then if I like the artist, I'll buy it. And that's my opinion. And I think you're on the right road, Roger. I think that you should be able to allow people to visit your page, visit someone that is looking after your back, for instance. If they can help you create something, allow them to download a couple of your tracks, and then when they get the taste and they like it, they'll buy the album. And if they don't want to buy the album, maybe they'll buy 3 or 4 songs, but they will stick up for you because you've given them the opportunity through the net to get to know you. How do you think about that?
Well, thank you very much, and I do appreciate that. It's and I am trying to bring back traditional country music the way that I think that my taste of it, or my style of it. It's I like all music though. That's just it. It's art form. It's creative. Some of the hip hop is good. It just depends. I don't have a full diet of it, but nevertheless, it's art, and somebody did work hard to create what they've created, and it should be shared or listened to, and the guy he or her should have an opportunity to produce this thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is what we're doing, giving opportunities. You're giving us the opportunity to take some of your time. I mean, this is your time. We're giving some of our time, and it works like this. And if we can all get together, as a little dream that I have, which I call it Artists United, and it's slowly getting there, but it's getting there. Getting together and looking after each other's back. If people can get into the rhythm of that, then we'll move on forward, instead of just people thinking of their own thing and not even bothering to read the next post or the post underneath. They just post above somebody else, the post goes down, their post comes up, then somebody else comes and puts another post on top of their post, that goes down, and so on. The idea is, if we can group each other, get into a group and call ourselves what we call ourselves, and actually believe in what we're doing, if we're together, we're strong. If we're individuals, we amount to nothing. We're just throwing eggs on a wall and they're just sliding down. But the thing is to be together. Okay, enough of the politics. Going back to your music, we're talking about your album. For people who are just joining us, by the way, the album that's coming out by Roger, it is actually out, but we're refreshing it as well, and we are playing it regularly here on the Fatsa. It's called Country Showcase. We've already been through a few numbers. We've had an unplugged version of an oldie that Roger has had there. Actually, it was aimed for Willie Nelson, remember? So, give us another one. Do you have what I'd like to? Do you remember how "Don't Throw Away My Bottle" goes?
Don't throw away my bottle?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. What I like to do is I like to do that because I'm into producing a lot. You know, it's one of my other diseases that I have. You know, and I'd like for people to hear how you went around writing or playing it on a guitar, or somebody will play a piano or whatever instrument they play, how they create the song. Don't throw away my bottle. How it was originally done, and then when you took it to the guys, what we'll do is after, if you finish, you could just play half of it if you want. Then we'll play the full track, and people will get to understand the creation of a song. How do you feel about that?
That'd be great.
Sounds cool?
That'd be great.
Okay, my man.
That's cool.
You're on.
We can do it.
Rock on.
Hey there, bartender, if you would please, sir, would you help me out with a drink here tonight? I'd like to have another beer, dear mister. Just fill it up for me, and it will be alright. Don't throw away my bottle, I don't drink from a glass. 20 years of drinking has made my life a wreck. From sitting on a bar stool, I made myself a fool. Don't throw away my bottle, I don't need a whiskey glass.
And here it is.
Now I'm sure the guy singing it on this CD is going to do better.
Nah, it's just as good, my man. Here it is now, recorded with the instruments.
There, bartender, if you would please, sir,
Beautiful.
could you help me out with a drink here tonight? I'd like to have another beer, dear mister. Just fill it up for me, and it will be alright. Don't throw away my bottle, I don't drink from a glass. 20 years of drinking has made my life a wreck. From sitting on the bar stool, I made myself a fool. Don't throw away my bottle, I don't need a whiskey glass. I want to thank you, bartender, for not digging in my past. Her memory still upsets me and haunts me to death. The only thing she left me was a memory of the past and a tear-stained photo in a whiskey glass. Don't throw away my bottle, I don't drink from a glass. Her memory still upsets me, I don't need a whiskey glass. Her memory still upsets me, I don't need a whiskey glass.
Oh man, that's real nice.
Welcome to the real world. It's nice to have you here.